coming to you. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. First for the Lakers, Derek Fisher out there with Kobe. And the big guy in the middle, Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Jones, and it's Horry in at the 4 spot. And for San Antonio, Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. And in the middle, out of Brazil, taken with the 28th pick back in 2008, the 6'11" pivot man, Thiago Splitter. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Duncan in at the 4 slot. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Pass to Splitter. And stolen by Fisher. Drops in the breakaway layup. Lakers on D. 4-point game. Pass to Leonard. Green. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. He dishes it to Splitter. Parker outside. Shot clock at 6. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from Fisher. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. I spoke with the Lakers head coach. They'll be facing one of the best post players ever to play the game in Tim Duncan. Coach told me that even though Timmy isn't as physically gifted as he once was, he is still a handful to deal with. He said a lot of people forget this, but Tim Duncan is one of the smartest players to ever play and always makes the right decisions. We can't be lazy around him.
And thank you for that, Doris.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back, straight to the rack.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. Now the pass to Horry. The feed now to Kobe. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, the younger Kobe may have worn a different jersey number, may have been a little slimmer, but he shared a lot in common with the modern-day Kobe. The footwork, the shooting ability, the aggressive mindset, and the explosiveness to be able to score points in a hurry.
Yeah, he wasn't as lethal a finisher as he is today. And he'd twist and turn to get shots off. Very agile in the air. One more similarity, though. Once he gets it going, he immediately became hot. He still does that now.
Well, they had to take the lid off the hoop, I guess, but they finally get one to go there.
Yeah, a bit of an unsettled start. I mean, maybe that'll get him going.
And that one misses. Here's Los Angeles now. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And that one's good from Fisher.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
Green, the pass to Duncan. Off his foot, and the ref's whistling a kick ball. Here's Duncan with the lead pass, and stolen by Fisher.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Jones takes it up with both hands and rips it down. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Lakers?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And they're getting out in transition, too, finding some easy points on the fast break.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Leonard attacking, and he uses the glass on the layup. Here's Fisher. Shaq down low. He's covered by Leonard. Shot's good by Shaq.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Parker kicks to Duncan. Outside, Green. He feeds it to Leonard. Dishes to Splitter. Back to Leonard. Pass to Parker. Duncan left side. Out to Parker. 3 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Duncan with the bucket.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Lakers leading by 8. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Kobe with it. He's picked up by Parker. Kobe, the pass to Orr. Shaq. The shot is off. Great D that time from Leonard. Fisher against Parker. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Parker. Feeds it to Green. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. So it's San Antonio now, trailing here by 8. Just 5 to shoot. Bonner. And it's blocked by Campbell. Right side Jones. Barry covered by Parker. No good from Barry. Manu Ginobili on the wing. Ellenelli. In close. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Now here's Kobe. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Barry. Outside, Kobe. Latrey. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you need on the offensive glass. That's the only way to get it done.
Jones drives in, and Boris Diaw picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, that's the best possible play there. I mean, that was an easy 2, so instead foul him, make him shoot free throws.
That's right. A smart, strong foul there. No and ones and no dunks.
And so Jones nails both of them. Spurs trail by 10. Bellinelli dishes to Bonner. Parker. Bonner. Campbell defender. And Bellinelli kicks to Parker. Diaw the pass to Parker. The feed to Bellinelli. Bonner. He's against Campbell. With the shot. No good off the front iron.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Barry. Both free throws good from Barry.
And this is the difference in the game. I mean, they're drawing fouls and then converting at the foul line.
Parker with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And Diaw kicks to Bonner. The steal. Passes it to Barry. Leads him in there. And Jones slams it in.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
8 seconds left to play in the first. Parker dishes to Diaw. He kicks to Bonner. Bellinelli for 3. No good on that last second attempt there. And after just 1 quarter of play. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Pretty good start defensively. This club forced some mistakes and took advantage, and that's how they built this lead.
And they've built the lead because not only have they forced turnovers, but they've taken care of the ball themselves. So that's a winning combination.
And that one's good by Kobe.
Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Spurs coach Greg Popovich throughout his career has seemed to strike a good balance between getting along with his players but also being demanding. Pop said, quote, "I'd say the guy I've been toughest on, and he's come through it all, is Tony Parker. He's listened to me and believed in what I told him, even when he was angry at me. He trusted me, and I'll always appreciate that. And Kevin, it's a partnership that's yielded a lot of success over the years."
They've become a terrific team. Thanks, Doris. For Los Angeles, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Horry's checked in for Campbell, and Derek Fisher is subbed in for Barry. And Fisher kicks to Kobe. Misses from short range.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And Fisher kicks to Shaq.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Oh, a free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Splitter comes in for Boris Diaw, and it's Green in for Manu Ginobili. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And San Antonio has possession. 19-point game. Leonard, the pass to Splitter. Back to Leonard. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Duncan. Drops in the layup for 2.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Fisher against Parker. Jones drives in. The putback, and Shaq with the slam.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
So they're finding the holes in the defense, Clark, and they're exploiting them. Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Blocked. Green dishes to Duncan. Gives him the lead pass. Kicks it out to Leonard. A three-pointer off the mark. Lakers leading by 19. Kobe with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Here's Shaq. And he goes in for the dunk.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I'm glad they didn't try. You don't want anybody getting hurt out here.
Parker kicks to Splitter. Now the dish to Duncan. San Antonio again missing.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Now here's Shaq. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. The open shot, Kobe, and that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher. And 11 points for Kobe Bryant.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Horry. He passes to O'Neal. It's stolen by Duncan. Splitter kicks to Parker. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. The Spurs shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
So they were very pleased with their free throw numbers a year ago. They knocked down about 79% from the stripe as a team.
That free throw, no good. He doesn't get the second one. Lakers leading by 21. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, Spurs head coach Greg Popovich, one of the most respected coaches in the league. As hard as he works, he's never took the game or himself too seriously. Asked about his creativity as a coach, he said, quote, "Oh, heck, I don't know anything about innovation. Here's my innovation. I drafted Tim Duncan." Okay, end of story. Guys, always a straight shooter.
Thank you, Doris. I would say Coach Popovich sold himself a little bit short. He's a very humble guy and very well respected.
He sure is. And he knows how much Duncan does out there, but we all know what a great coach Pop is.
Here's Parker. After the made shot from Fisher, Duncan kicks to Splitter. Back to Duncan. Shot is no good. Great tee that time from Ori.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
Kobe, guarded by Green. Bryant. And that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher. 13 points for Kobe Bryant.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 19-6 run. Outside, Jones. And the Lakers get it back. The shot by Ori, no good. Now, Green. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And stolen by Fisher. Oh, and here comes Kobe all alone.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Reverberation throughout the entire building on that one.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
Oh, the signature Kevin Harlan call. Up high and down hard.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Parker against Fisher. Parker passes to Splitter. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Fisher, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Fisher's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Here's Parker. Splitter kicks to Parker. Got it from 16 feet.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points, really. Nobody paid him any mind there.
Back to Shaq. Kicks it to Fisher. There's the pass to Ori. Fires the three. And the shot is good. Ori's got his first 3 points of the game. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far,
and now, brought to you by Sprint.
Thank you for joining us at halftime. So far in San Antonio, we got an uneven game going.